From Member Pro Tem Mark.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The government's budget includes $9 million for the carbon tax, for climate and economic development initiatives with First Nations. I was surprised this program was only mentioned in passing in the Finance Minister's budget speech. Then we found out yesterday that this is because the government did not meaningfully consult with Wolastoqey Nation's chiefs before announcing the program. And it appears the Mi'kmaq chiefs were not consulted either. Madawaska Chief Patricia Bernard stated in an article in the Telegraph Journal that it appears to us to be a poorly thought-out proposal that fails to consider the unique characteristics and interests of each of the 15 First Nations in New Brunswick. Can the Minister of Aboriginal Affairs table a specific list of chiefs that she met with on this topic this year and when she met with them?
Minister of Aboriginal Affairs.
Thank you, member opposite, for the question. Mr. Speaker, I would say this. First Nations in New Brunswick, we value the relationship that we have with them, and we do continue dialogue, and we're hoping to improve on that dialogue. I actually have met with a number of First Nation chiefs, and I will leave it to their discretion whether or not they want to publicly acknowledge those meetings. Some of my colleagues have actually, who are here today, joined me in those meetings. And also with respect to the carbon tax, I would say this. Ongoing discussions are occurring with respect to First Nations. Those discussions have been occurring for a while, and they will continue to occur. Thank you.
Member Pro Tem Mark.
From the chiefs that I've spoken with, they've said they haven't met with the minister, and they don't know other chiefs that had. So I guess we don't know still. But Mr. Speaker, in question period on Wednesday, in response to a question from the member from Fredericton South regarding allocation of the carbon tax, the Premier said that we have a Climate Action Committee that is working on that in identifying certain targets. But last week, when I tabled a motion in the committee asking for it to undertake this type of study, it was rejected by all members of government and official opposition. I was even asked to resign my position on the committee by one of the members of the Premier's cabinet in response to me writing a tweet about this public committee. So I want to ask the Premier if he can clarify this comment and if he thinks the Climate Change Committee should work on establishing updated targets for the Climate Change Action Plan this year.